Thank you very much, Freak. We are happy to be joined by Dyrus from Team Solo Mid. Dyrus, kind of on the approach to the desk, you were saying that, you know, even though the game was a win for you guys, you were kind of still feeling like it could have gone a little bit better for yourself.
Yeah, not only for myself, but for the whole team. We could have done, I mean, we did fine, and it's the first week of LCS, so it's kind of understandable, but I feel like we could have done a lot more. Like, I was pretty strong. We could have dove at second towers. We were just playing the safe game and just playing it really slow. And it wasn't that bad because Jax was like starved from CS and they gave us Kassadin.
All right, so you mentioned safe game. We actually have a clip here early on, tower diving West Rice, getting down to literally the last hit between you guys, deciding who's going to come out on top. Let's bring the clip up for you guys. Can you walk us through this one? Because this is pretty close to the beginning of the game, where things are about even levels at least.
So I was kind of getting bored, and this was honestly not really worth the dive. It was so risky if Lee was there. I just went all in. I just pressed all my buttons, and then I realized, oh, this is kind of dumb. And then I went back in and wait for my cooldowns. I realized, oh, maybe I can just kill him with just E. And it's like, okay. Yeah, I chained best. I got really lucky. If I died there, that would have been pretty bad.
The dominance kill coming in. 30 damage on that, but you guys neither swinging at the end. Coming in for you guys, what was your main concern facing off against compLexity, if there were any?
Not throwing at Baron. And there was one time where we could have thrown at Baron, but we got lucky and we didn't because they didn't have their jungler, and we just relied on amazing the smite. Our other worries was just, I don't know. It's weird.
Throwing at Baron is the main concern for all the teams that get ahead early.
Yeah, like for this week, I'm not feeling too good about our play, and we have a lot to work on. My biggest concern is obviously, other than C9, ourselves. And as usual, there's some other stronger teams now, like Dig got stronger, Curse got stronger, and yeah, and then there's all the other teams, but yeah.
Well, looking at your own team, how are you feeling about the new guys that you guys have just brought in? You seem to be working okay with Amazing, at least.
Yeah, Amazing is really like straightforward guy. He's European, so if you play bad, he'll tell you, and if he's upset, it'll show it. But at the same time, he's very straightforward. You can find your mistakes quickly. We just discuss things, and we're trying to be more like, you know, together. Like if someone's not waking up, go and wake them up. With our other, like, without, what I'm trying to say is before, we didn't really wake each other up and care as much. Like, for example, C9, like, they pick each other up all the time, but on TSM, we were pretty selfish back then, and now we're kind of more like a team.
Right on. We'll bring up the next replay, something as we were talking about Amazing that definitely helped to bring up the team. The 2145 Baron to come in. Walk us through this replay a little bit and how really it went down for Team Solo Mid, because as we said, Barons have kind of been the place where the throws don't want to happen. So if we can get that replay on your screen, walk us through what you guys were thinking here and knowing Call was on the other side.
So like 50 seconds before this, I didn't want to do this, and it's like, oh god, Ziggs could have stole it there, and it's like, oh god, they're going for me, and I'm dead, and my KDA is ruined. And Bjergsen just kills everyone because he's Kassadin.
So you guys kind of, it's been said that Glebe is almost a shot caller now. Is that true? Is that the voice within these fights, or is it still everyone?
He suggests things, and he's trying to like ease into the role of shot caller. Right now, he still has the land jitters where you just play safer than usual from scrims. But I think after a while, he'll turn into a very, very solid support.
Right on.
Now, looking at that Baron, you were saying you didn't agree with the call initially. What would you rather have done at this stage in the game where you guys have that lead instead of having, you know, the opportunity for compLexity to come back with a Baron steal?
It was really easy for us to just split push. We have Kassadin who can pretty much solo anyone. Me and Bjergsen didn't really communicate it as much because we never really ever get Kassadin, and we haven't had much practice with it. And this game I was feeling kind of tired and sick, so I kind of like didn't communicate as much as I should have, which is bad because then that's just being complacent. What should have happened was we 4-1 and then just, you know, just force our weight onto the second towers. There's still all second towers up. We could have easily got those towers. After that, we reset, get all the farm we can. Don't let Jax get farm, get dragon, push all the lanes in, ward the Baron area, and then either bait Baron or do it. But it's just step-by-step process. You can even practice in solo queue because everyone throws in solo queue. But yeah, that's how I ideally would like the game to go.
Right on. And you guys talk a little bit about team synergy. We're just talking about waking everybody up and how you're kind of trying to push that forward as something the team does. When you're finding team synergy, what are kind of some of the common problems you might run into? A lot of the teams changed this year. What are kind of some of the things TSM has run into?
So not only for our first set of scrims, but our first game against C9, our communication and team fight became really bad. We were like talking about useless things. We're on the same page. Everyone's like, just off in their own world, and that's really, really bad. Like in scrims, we'd be like, okay, protect turtle, peel for turtle. And in the team fight, it would be like, what the heck's going on? They're TPing in. Oh no, panic. Every man for themselves, and it was really, really bad. We aren't making decisive calls. We just need lots and lots of more practice together.
So I want to ask about the odd one now moving into a coaching role. Is he going to focus on any of these areas? Is he going to focus on communication or endgame shot calling or training amazing, trying to expand his champion pool? What kind of goals does odd one have with his coaching role? Don't know?
You're going to have to get back to me on that one.
All right. I'll check back in.
Awesome. Dyrus, I got to thank you very much for the interview. A great win for Team Solo Mid coming in here. Obviously something you guys needed, and hope the team synergy can be picked up as you guys move on. Congrats on the win. All right, everyone. We still got more games coming your way. Continuing with Dignitas taking on Cloud9. Our coverage of the 2014 Summer Split continues right after